message. Okay, please tell us something about your background and what you do.
Guys, good morning to Daily Drop viewers. And thank you, Ate Joyce, for opening this platform for me to share with you what I do and have a chat with you. It's been a long time. But anyway, let me introduce myself. I'm Pamela Guzman. I'm 36 years old and I'm an entrepreneur. I manage a travel business and also a local pharmaceutical distribution business. It is a family-owned businesses, but at the same time, I also do what I call our passion job, which is a life coaching and mentorship coaching together with business and leadership training. So that's my passion job, what I call.
Thank you for that introduction. Okay, well, you mentioned about life coaching and business coaching. Please tell us more about it and help us understand the difference between a life coach or life coaching and a business coach or business coaching. What's the parameter of each and the distinction?
Okay, so with the general gist of coaching, may that be a life coach, may that be business coach, leadership coach, fitness coach, or whatsoever. In what we practice more is what we call the life coach, or what we call the ontological coaching, which is it is a science and arts of and study of beingness, where we study the whole beingness of ourselves, no, and to the people we are coaching. And this is a strategic partnership between the coachee and the coach, where they can come up with. We as coaches are here to support the coachee in reaching for his or her desired goals in life, and we are also what we call accountability buddies. We make sure that we are accountable to our coachee, but at the same time, we are supporting our coachees to be accountable to themselves and to the plans they have laid out for themselves, so that they can actually reach their goals on the time that they said that they will reach it. Parang ganon. So we are more of a partner. So that is coaching.
Thank you so much. And how important is it to have a coach, especially for people who are at the early stage of their career or who are struggling to establish themselves in the industry from where they want to make a difference in their choice of career, business, platform, or personal brand?
Oh no, when it comes to especially now, no, this time and age, we are still in the pandemic, no, a lot are struggling with all the transitionings that's happening in their business, in their life, kasi biglang nagbago, di ba? Nagbago yung way of life ng tao because of pandemic. And coaching right now is the second biggest industry now, based on statistics, in terms of next to technology, actually a growing business, because a lot of people are really seeking support of a coach, in not just in business but in general holistic approach of life. And to that is in the situation right now, you mentioned about struggle, and in our organization or in our community, this is what we call, there is a struggle now, no, tayo, no, as human beings, we get to experience struggle, because what we are telling our coaches is that because we are so bounded by what we call the limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs, are the belief system that was passed on to you, maybe because of traditions, maybe because of yung mga pangaral or yung mga na-witness natin in the past, that brought us to have these beliefs and somehow controlling us, so that we don't have a way forward. Because these limiting beliefs are the ones that's stopping us to really be open and be out there to do the things that we want to do, because we are being stopped by these limiting beliefs. And this is somehow we call the fixed mindset. No, your mindset is so fixed that it is already stopping you to be creative and supporting yourself and accepting yourself in terms of to do things the other way, maybe, or maybe being flexible enough or being adaptable enough into the changes of the world, because the world is continuously evolving and we have to catch up. But because of the limiting beliefs that we have, that was given to us kahit nung zero age pa tayo, na passed on yun during our developmental age, yung mga traditional beliefs that's stopping us. And so ang nangyayari is that even in your growing years, now in your career life, bit-bit mo yung limiting beliefs mong yon. So ang tendency is that you're not reaching your goals, but at the same time, the world is evolving to a much greater heights and you're not be able to catch up. So as coaches, we somehow support you and influence you or inspire you or empower you to get yourself out of that limiting beliefs and trust yourself and trust to a higher power, which is in our case, no, Joyce, no, we know that we're sisters in faith also, di ba? Our higher power is our Lord Jesus Christ. So we trust that we're very much Christian. We trust on our higher power, and our higher power is our Lord Jesus Christ. We trust and surrender to that realm, to that aspect, and know that we are in the flow. We know that we are where we are meant to be, and we are where we are supposed to be, and just complete trust, no, the letting go of the control. So that is where accountability happens and partnership happens when you have a coach, because we somehow increase your level of awareness around this, so that we can actually call you out. Maybe minsan, no, na, oh, yan ka na naman, nandiyan na naman yung mga negative thoughts mo about yourselves, parang ganon. So we are your buddies around here so that you can actually reach your goals, no, as your coach in a coaching partnership. So that is the concept around the struggle, and why is, right now at this moment, marami ang nagsisik ng life coach, or marami nagsisik ng coach, coach in a sense that you need someone to increase your level of awareness, because that is the top priority of a coach in supporting a coachee, is to support you in leveling up your awareness so that you can actually take responsibility and eventually make a choice. Kasi doon tayo minsan nahihirapan making choices, di ba? So that's how we do our coaching sessions. So that's it.
Well, I'm glad that you mentioned. Yeah. Well, you're saying something?
No, okay. Go ahead.
Well, okay. I'm glad that you mentioned that the foundation, or the cursor of your coaching is that you lead people to realizing, no, to whom they should get, the higher power, no. So how higher power, and for us in your context, because you're a Christian, is you point them to Jesus Christ as the source of their power, no, in elevating their brand or their personal life, no. And I love that, no. So going back to that, so as my segue to my next question, what are the qualities of a good coach and mentor? Because napansin ko, it's not just business coaching or career coaching, but life coaching you mentioned. Of course, the coach imparts something, wisdom and insight to the person who is asking for mentoring or coaching, diba? So alam naman natin that there are cons, diba? May mga con artists or may mga cheats, ano? At meron ding mga they deliberately lead astray, no, people, Lord God, for their own benefit. At meron naman unknowingly, because they have a wrong foundation in their faith or in their knowledge, no. So please tell us, what are the good qualities of a good coach, and how are we going to discern, no, what a good coach is?
Okay, first off, no, you mentioned about mentorship, and then you also mentioned about coaching. So let me separate the two, but at the same time combining them. Kasi when you say mentorship, it is something that you get to influence other people. You get to be that influence, no? Parang sinashadow ka nga niya so that he or she can like follow you and watch your words, watch the things that you do, no? So that you can actually, kumbaga, apprentice mo siya at the same time. But for coaching, it is more like a partnership. But in our organization, we put the two together. We are called mentorship. We are called mentor coach. So as a mentor coach, ang sabi nga namin dito, we were at the same time advised, and this is done by heart, where we make sure that whoever our coachee or our mentee is, they have to know and believe that we are not above them. hindi kami yung mas magaling. Hindi kasi minsan we coach people who are even older than us or much more experienced than us, but at the same time, but the thing is we are the coach and they're the coach, you know. But definitely we're not above them. It so happened we've done the program ahead of them, but that does not make them less of a person or less of a successful person in that case. So what we are building here is more like of a partnership. No one is above us, no one is below us. We're just equals supporting each other. So that is what is mentor coach is. So happen lang, nauna lang kaming nag-attend nung program. Kaya mas aware kami do sa ina-attendan nilang program ngayon. Because we do offer programs, no? Tapos, in regards to your good qualities of a coach, where number one, kasi ngayon, no, what we are trying to bring awareness here is that, first off, what is your level of commitment in making your contribution, in making your part, in making the world a better place? So that is the first question, no? Parang, kaya nga ang naging tawag ko dito sa coaching, it is my passion job. Because I am here, I felt a calling that being a coach I will be able to be in contribution, in serving a purpose, in serving other people. So we look things at heart. So that's one thing, no? Yung we do this job, maybe you can call it job, but we call it our lifestyle. We call it our passion. Kasi nga, whether may payment o walang payment, we value ourselves so much that we know that we are making contribution to the world to become a better place by helping another person. So, saan ba nanggagaling ang puso mo when you do things that you do? And by conversation to the person, no, kung coach man siya, is her willingness to really just support you, no? Yung openness niya in supporting you and just being there for you, actually. So one of the qualities is that, you know, aside from the certification, no, but certification nga, parang di man namin nga talaga agad pinaprioritize yan. But definitely, yung openness mo to learn the scopes of coaching, to learn, to widen your mind, no, to have that expansion for yourself, to have that transformation to yourself. How open are you to learning, no, to really transform yourself, to become the better version of yourself, so that you can actually support and serve a purpose here in this world, no? So I look at it that way. So more than the certification, how open are you in helping other people? That's one thing. And at the same time, the other quality that we really have to look into is integrity. No, the word tayo, being true to your word, no? Being true to your commitment. When you say one thing, how much do you value yourself with your commitments? No? Because a lot of us, we create so much commitments for ourselves, but we really do not follow through the commitments, di ba? Maraming ganyan, hindi tayo nagfa-follow through ng commitment natin. So the good quality here of a coach is that you have a follow through of your commitment to your coachee, so that your coachee can be able to trust you. Because have a coachee, this coachee of yours is actually putting her life in your hand, kasi nga ikaw yung magiging partner niya in order to achieve and reach his goals or her goals. So if you are not committed in supporting your coachee and you're not being true to your word, then you're not valuing the life of this coachee of yours, because they actually depending on you at the same time, but at the same time you are teaching them to be responsible or supporting them to be responsible of their life as well, and being accountable at the same time. So those are I think the main good qualities is that the level of commitment and integrity, and so that people will be able to really trust you and have that open mindset at the same time. So I think that is putting aside all the continuous learning that you're doing in order to support these people who are trusting their lives to you. So that's it.
Wow. Wow insight. Awesome knowledge and wisdom, Pam. Okay, but before that, we will have a short commercial break. But please stand by. But first, let me put my antipara because I have poor eyesight actually. Okay. EcoZone Travel and Tours is a travel company which is one of the preferred and most established travel agency in the Pampanga region. It has 34 years of excellent service. It has 7 international destinations open for Filipino travelers. It is located in room 201 JMS Building, MacArthur Highway, Salapungan, Angeles City, Pampanga. You may contact them at 04588-70332 or at 0917-526-7343, or you may email them at ecozone_travel@yahoo.com or on www.ecozonetravelandtours.com. Again, that's EcoZone Travel and Tours. Okay, Pam, I still have some more questions for you.
Sure.
I'm enjoying this talk actually, and this conversation. I hope our viewers are also enjoying it and are, nakakakuha sila ng maraming insights and wisdom about coaching, especially for those who are aspiring coaching, who want to become life coaches or mentors. Let's just say mentors. Okay. How important is it to have a coach? No, that's not my question. No, how important is to undergo a training? If you're someone who's aspiring to become a life coach or a business coach, how important is it to have a training or go through a program?
Okay, to go through a program, training or learning, this does not fall for this is a personal opinion, but at the same time, this is what we are inviting people, we are inviting people to really dive into, is that no matter what the industry that you belong, whether you want to be a coach or you want to develop yourself to something more, my invitation is to never stop learning. Continuous education, training, do that continuously, never stop learning. Kasi sabi ko nga, the moment you stop learning is the moment you die. Di ba?
Correct.
So my invitation for everybody is just to really be in a learning process every day. Whether you're doing something, reading something, watching something, look into it deeply where you can really say, okay to I can apply this in my life. Okay, this one is really making sense, I kind of relate to that. Parang ganon. Be on that continuous be a lifelong learner. Sabi nga namin, we are really educating and supporting and bringing that awareness to a lot of people. Be a lifelong learner and never stop learning. And come on, guys, this is 2022. Education is available in a quick click of a button. You have
on YouTube, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. YouTube, tawag namin sa YouTube University. Because you can learn so much from YouTube, Kahit maging plumber, mag-ayos ng shower or whatever, kaya mo magluto, kung anong gusto mong lutuin, kaya mo makuha siya dyan. Learning should not be considered as a hard thing to do, but it should be a fun thing to do. And in every experience that you do, learning should be part of it. So whether you want to be a life coach, but very much we are opening the doors for people who wants to be a life coach, because we can never have enough life coach. The world needs life coaches. And just be open to learning. Just enjoy the path of learning.
Well, with that being said, would you like to invite our viewers, if you have like a coaching program currently, and where can they find it?
Yes, please do follow our Facebook page, the Entrepreneurial Spark. I will share that to Joyce so that when she posts, so she can share the link to you guys. The Entrepreneurial Spark is opening a Spark Plus program batch 5 where we do leadership and business program, where we support aspiring and existing entrepreneurs to level up themselves in order to serve an abundant world. And we are opening this program. We just ended another program which we call the Spark Pro program. Kakatapos lang ng class na yon. We are to open another batch maybe soon, but first we are focusing with Spark Plus program. Ang Spark Pro program kasi, it is a coaching program, no? Yun yung training if you want to be a life coach. And then the other one is a leadership and business program course, no? Parang it's a mini MBA nga tawag namin. But at the same time, it has a transformational learning experience at the same time for you to level up your leadership and your business and yourself to become a better person in managing your business and managing yourself and get to support other people. So later on, I will share the link with you, Joyce, so that you can invite your viewers. Maybe they want to try or explore the coaching world.
Salamat, Pam. Thank you for your generosity with your time and with the little time that we have. Okay, please give us a one word for our viewers in regards to our topic today.
Okay, one word about this topic and the flow of our discussion, what's coming to me is really the word openness. Be open, be accepting of what is happening in front of you, because maybe that's already an opportunity knocking and you're not recognizing it. Be open to experience, have the openness to explore, to openness to learning, openness to getting to know yourself even more. Just be open so that you can be much more adaptable to the evolving world, no? Ang bilis ng changes ng mundo ngayon. Ang daming nangyayari sa mundo natin and really have to catch up, and the only way to catch up is to be open.
Thank you so much for that, and thank you for my viewers for participating with us, and hope to see you soon again next week. God bless you.
Thank you.